I dallied with, I turned my fainted prayer on my head, and given in earnest what I begged in jest. Thus doth he force the swords of wicked men to turn their own points in their masters' bosoms. Come, lead me, officer, to the block of shame. Wrong hath but wrong, in blame the due of blame.
Fellows in arms, and my most loving friends, bruised underneath the yoke of tyranny, the wretched, bloody, usurping whore that spoiled your summer fields and fruitful vines. In God's name, cheerly on, courageous friends, to reap the harvest of perpetual peace by this one bloody trial of sharp war.
Every man's conscience is 1,000 men to fight against this guilty homicide. I doubt not but his friends will turn to us. He hath no friends but what are friends for fear, which in his dearest need will fly from him.
All for our vantage. That in God's name march. True hope is swift and flies with swallows' wings. Kings it makes gods, and meaner creatures kings.
Here! Head certain here, even here in Bosworth Field. Why, Catesby? Why look you so sad?
My heart is 10 times lighter than my looks.
Catesby? My lord. We must have knocks. Huh? Must we not?
We must both give and take, my loving lord.
Up with my tent. Here will I lie tonight. But where tomorrow? Well, all is one for that. Let's lack no discipline, make no delay, for Lord, tomorrow is a busy day.
The weary sun hath made a golden set. By the bright track of his fiery car, gives token to a goodly day tomorrow. Give me some ink and paper in my tent. I'll draw the form and model of our battle, limit Easter to a civil charge, and part in just proportion our small power. Come, gentlemen, let us consult on tomorrow's business into my tent. The dew is raw and cold.
What is it o'clock?
It's supper time, my lord. It's 9 o'clock.
I will not sup tonight. Give me some ink and paper. What, is my beaver easier than it was? Ugh. And all my armor laid into my tent?
It is, my lord. All things are in readiness.
Fill me a bowl of wine. Give me a watch. Saddle white story for the field tomorrow. Look that my staves be heavy and not too sound. Set it down. Is my ink and paper ready?
It is, my lord.
Bid my guard watch. Leave me. Come hither, Catesby. About the mid of night, come to my tent and help to arm me. Leave me, I say. look on my forces with a gracious eye. Put in our hands thy bruising irons of wrath, that they may crush down with a heavy fall on the usurping helmets of our adversaries. Sleeping and waking, oh, defend me still. And fall thy edgeless sword. Despair and die!
Dream of thy cousins, smothered in the towers. Let us be led within thy bosom, Richard, and weigh ye down to ruin, shame, and death. Thy nephew's souls bid thee despair and die!
Bloody and guiltily await, and in a bloody battle end thy days. Think on Lord Rivers, despair and die.
Richard, thy wife, that wretched Anne, thy wife, that never slept a quiet hour with thee, now fills thy sleep with perturbation. Tomorrow in the battle think on me, and fall thy edgeless sword. Despair and die.
The first was I that helped thee to the crown. The last was I that felt thy tyranny. In the battle think on Buckingham, and die in terror of thy guiltiness. Dream on of bloody deeds and death, fainting, despairing, yield thy crown!
Give me a horn! Find of my words! Have mercy, Jesus! Soft, I did but dream. Oh, bitter conscience, how dost thou afflict me? Oh. The lights burn blue as dead midnight. The cold, fearful drops stand on my trembling flesh. What do I fear? Myself? There is none else by. Richard loves Richard. That is I. And I. Is there a murderer here?
No.
Yes. Then fly. What? Myself upon myself? Great reason why, lest I revenge. What? Myself upon myself? I love myself. Oh no. Alas, I'd rather hate myself for hateful deeds committed by myself. I am a villain. Yet I lie. I am not. Fool of thyself, speak well. Do not flatter. My conscience hath 1,000 several tongues, and every tale condemns me for a villain. Perjury! Perjury! In the highest degree! Murder! Stern murder. In the direst degree. All several sins, all used in each degree, throng forward to the bar, crying all guilty! Guilty. I shall despair. There is no creature loves me. And if I die, no soul will pity me. And wherefore should they, since that I myself find in myself no pity for myself. Methought the souls of all that I had murdered came to my tent, and every one did threat tomorrow's vengeance upon the head of Richard.
My lord.
Down! Who's there?
Give me my lord, the early village clock have twice the salutation in the morn. Your friends are up and buckle on their armor.
Oh, Catesby! I have feared a fearful dream. What thinkst thou? Will all our friends prove true?
No doubt, my lord.
Catesby. I feared.
Good, my lord. Be not afraid of shadows.
By the Apostle Paul, shadows tonight have shown more terror to the soul of Richard than can 10,000 soldiers, armed and led in proof by shallow Richmond.
Good morrow, Richmond.
Cry mercy. Lord, that you have taken a tardy sluggard here.
How have you slept, Lord?
The sweetest sleep and fairest bone dreams that ever entered in a drowsy head have I since our departure had, my lord. More than I have said, loving countrymen, the leisure and enforcement of the time forbids to dwell upon. Yet remember this: God and our good cause fight upon our side. Richard, except those whom we fight against had rather have us win than him they follow. For what is he they follow? Truly, gentlemen, a bloody tyrant and a homicide. One raised in blood, one in blood established, one that made the means to come by what he hath, then slaughtered those that were the means to help him. A base foul stone made precious by the foil of England's chair, where he is falsely set. One that hath ever been God's enemy. That if you fight against God's enemy, advance your standards! Oh, your willing swords! Drums and trumpets boldly and cheerfully! And St. George, Richmond, and victory.
Tell the clock there. Who saw the sun today? Not I. Black day will it be to somebody. The sky doth frown and lower upon our army. I would these dewy tears were from the ground. Not shine today? Why, what is that to me? More than to Richmond. For the self-same heaven that looks down on me frowns upon his army. Bustle, bustle. Comparison, my horse. I will lead forth my troops to the field, and thus my battle shall be ordered. March on, join bravely, let us do it pell-mell. If not to heaven, then hand in hand to hell. Well, what is to be said more than has been inferred? Remember whom you are to cope withal. A sort of vagabonds, rascals, and runaways. A scum of Britain and base lackey peasants. If we be conquered, let men conquer us! And not these bastard Bretons whom our fathers have in their own lands beaten, bobbed, and thumped, and left them the heirs of shame. Hark, I hear the drum. Fight, gentlemen of England! Fight, bold yeomen! Draw, archers, draw your arrows to the head! Amaze the welkin with your broken staves!
The enemy is top the north!
1,000 hearts are great within my bosom. Set upon our foes! Upon them victory sits on our my kingdom for a horse.
God in your arms be praised, victorious friends! The day is ours, the bloody dog is dead.
Great God in heaven, say amen to all.
Into their bodies as becomes their words. Proclaim a pardon to the soldiers fled, that in submission shall return to us.
Then if we have taken the sacrament, we will unite the white rose and the red. Smile, heaven, upon this fair conjunction that long hath frowned upon their enmity. What traitor hears me say this and says not amen? Oh, now let Richmond and Elizabeth, the true succeeders of each royal house, by God's fair ordinance conjoin together, and let their heirs, God, if thy will be so, enrich the time to come with smooth-faced peace, with prosperous days and smiling plenty. Abate the edge of traitors, Lord, that would reduce these bloody days again and make poor England weep in streams of blood. Now civil wounds are stopped, peace lives again. That she may long live here, God say amen.